Hi, hello there, how are you doing? This is just going to be a short video about my reflections on 2025 and my ideas for 2026, kind of setting the vibe, if you will. Before I really get into it, I also want to share a quick look into my crafts box. Now, this only contains my smaller materials such as stickers and washi tapes, but I absolutely love when people share their collections on social media. If you ever want me to do a video or a short about my little collection, be it ASMR or otherwise, just leave me a comment. But yeah, you might notice that I do most of the writing in German since I didn't want to force myself to try and find English expressions for everything while I was brainstorming. But I'm going to translate, of course. I started with my goals for 2026, with almost all of them being process-oriented instead of trying to reach milestones. I want to spend at least 300 hours learning Japanese. I want to do at least 100 workouts, be it an intense yoga session, one of my home workouts, or whatever, honestly. I want to spring clean, and I want to read at least 20 books. Now that's more of a milestone kind of goal. Same for my YouTube goal. I want to upload at least 40 videos. That's almost one per week, not counting shorts. And I want to finish at least 5 crochet projects. Fun fact, I haven't even started any of them yet, and that's fine. And I decided to add another goal of setting aside 10k this year, which is somewhat ambitious, but actually doable under my current circumstances. So honestly, this goal is only realistic if nothing major changes for the worse. We'll see about that, but let's be optimistic. The next category is about what I'm looking forward to in 2026. Most of these points are more general, others are very specific. I want to do a barbecue for my birthday. I want to film more vlogs outside. I want to read my new books. I want to read my old books. I want to do a short trip with my mum. I'm looking forward to clearing out my stuff and doing the spring cleaning. I love that feeling when everything is just clean and fresh. I can't wait for all the walks I'm going to go on this year. I'll enjoy all the sunrises, which is my favorite time of day. I'm looking forward to spring and also autumn, but also the barbecues my grandparents do in summer. I want to craft and I want to find the reasonably perfect green color for my hair. So now my green kitty here shall watch over what I'll try and pay special attention to this year. I want to make sure to not overextend and make sure that I don't use up all my spoons just so I can be completely exhausted and in pain the next day. I'd like to stop eating out of boredom because when I do that I eat way too much without noticing until I start feeling sick. So yeah, not good. And I want to eat less sugar since my sugar consumption is a little exorbitant at the moment. And the last part consists of motivating myself by reflecting on some of the things I have already managed to do for myself in the last couple of years. Obviously, I'm not going to list every single thing, just what sticks out to me while I'm writing. I started to regularly take my vitamin B12 as a vegan in 2020, and since last year, medication came on top of that, which is why I titled this point Intake of Medications. Since 2019, I drink enough water for the average adult. Last year, I started planning proper breaks during and after a lot of activities. I also cooked a lot from scratch last year. 2023, I managed to get back into reading for fun. Also last year, I reduced my caffeine intake to almost zero. I picked up crochet again in 2024, established an evening routine last year, and again in 2024 I also stopped dating men. Trust me, important decision. And that's everything I put in my bullet journal spread for my ideas, reflections, and whatever else for the new year. That means we have reached the end of the video. If you want to, let me know what your ideas, resolutions, whatever are for this year, and I hope you enjoyed, and maybe I'll see you next time. Bye!